Welcome to Automotive, and today we're doing front stuff. Yeah, it's finally time to, get the wheelbase sorted out. What I have here is the current old setup, not the new setup. So last video you seen the upgraded brakes. These are the little tiny guys it replaces. These are maybe like 7 inches, I don't know, maybe more. But the new ones are 11 and they're drastically bigger. So, leave that as what you will. Part of this video is going to be drilling holes in this guy, which I have 3D printed me some jigs with my Galaxy Black, because I didn't know that was loaded in the printer. But essentially, there's the hole I need through it so that I can run the pipe through it, which, now that I think about it, I've misplaced in the shop somewhere, so I'll have to find that out. But I've got some steel tube that'll run through the frame. Right? There's the dogs doing dog things. So the steel tube will run through, and that is going to be where the bolt for these guys will run through. So I'm replacing all the rod ends. I'm cutting these guys shorter because, I cut the wheelbase 10 inches on the truck. I think it used to be 115. I'm going for 105. These I will have to cut down, and I will have to re-thread them. I'm getting rid of the clevises and I'm going rod ends. I'm cutting these off and I'm putting those on. And there's a lot in this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, the brakes off, take these off, take the drag link off, or the tie rod, whatever you want to call this, the steering. Yeah. And then, these will come off as well. And then I'm going to clean up the axle, cut these guys off. Well, first off, before I cut them off, I'm going to mark in the center so that I can make sure those are centered, right? So these are going to be centered. And then I don't have to deal with any weirdness in trying to measure what the center of this is, because that would be difficult and the chances of me screwing that up are rather high. I'm not looking forward to cutting these guys off. For one, they're kind of thick, and two, it's, a rounded axle, so that's going to suck. But I kind of ran through everything I'm doing in this video, and maybe I should have broke out where I'm starting. I don't have a full plan. I'm trying to decide on how I really should tackle this the best way. The first thing, of course, is going to be removing everything off the axle, cleaning the axle up. I'm not too worried about putting the new brakes on yet. I don't have the new brakes on the rear, so that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, I'm going to remove these off. Also, I just ordered a ton of Sind parts to go with all of the new parts I kind of have all over the shop. There's old and new mixed in there, so old 350 turbo, massive, new fancy little 5-speed. It's going to be great. Shop's a disaster. I just spent the last hour and a half organizing it to this mess. So you can only imagine what it looked like before this. I'm just rambling. There's a lot going on, a lot to do. I'm just gonna start taking parts off of this. Man. it's apart and on the stands where I want it for when I'm ready to actually weld it. But next step is cleaning it. Dogs. Other dog who's being weird, not getting enough attention. There's a fourth dog around here somewhere. Huh, over here. Yeah. So, doing dog things. Those are the calipers. The fun part was, well, these are a little screwed. So I knew these were locked up because I was never able, well, shouldn't say never. I was originally able to push it and then I had to drag it I had to tow it. I kind of just strapped it to the back of my Colorado and pulled it a few blocks. And by the end of that, the front was locked up. And after that, she wouldn't roll. You'd have to, lift the front or persuade it. And that would be why. The bearings were shit, which made this one a pain in the ass to get out. And you can tell that looks like crap. And this one's all crusty too. And these aren't exactly in the best shape. I'm gonna have to oil this, but honestly, I'm gonna pop these off and I'll replace whatever I need to on the inside and figure out what I need to do to clean these up and make them look good again. Because eventually all of this will get probably powder coated, maybe just painted. Not entirely sure yet. But my next step is to start cleaning this up. The main thing is getting cleaned up in here so I can do my center mark. After my center mark, I can cut these off. And once those are cut off, I can clean however much of this I want, but mainly I need cleaned where my new brackets are. Which actually right now might not be a terrible time to do a side-by-side of how much has changed. Quite a bit. So this edge right here should be vertical. So it's going to be a drastic drop. So the drastic drop is why I'm going from those to wherever I put the taller ones. Man, I really need to be more organized when I'm working. But yeah, just a little bit of a change. Right now, of course, the top, like this, was set up for a leaf spring. This will not be. This will have a rod going up. Maybe I should have had it higher. I don't know. We'll learn once I get her on the road and I can see how much I hate it or love it. I really love the look of it. And so on these guys, you get quite a bit of connection there. So hopefully I have enough weld around. Because I'm quite a bit shorter there, but I'm quite a bit longer there. So maybe I do. I should have enough welding surface, but with it being a rounded axle, you have to have enough that it can go on. And maybe I could have done more, but I wasn't going to risk not being able to do it. So now I'm going to take probably some of these little fiber discs, those little fellers, and see how that does. Really, I just want to get it cleaned up, probably down to the bare metal. Maybe I'll whip out the wire disc if I need to. Also, I had this on here because, she's level. Not going to be for long once I start cleaning things, so I wasn't going to really show it, but it's level. It's where I want it. Now let's do the unfun stuff and Well, that was a pain. I really don't like the grinding stone things, whatever the heck. Yeah, grinder wheel. Don't like these. They, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just not using it right or using it in the right use case. But man, does a flappy disc just rip it. So I am now ready for the brackets. I almost forgot this. You may notice in the video that I stopped after I was cutting the one and was like, oh crap, I need to get that on there. But I got it mostly cleaned up. This I didn't quite clean up as much as this. Maybe this is all I need. Maybe I need to go to this level. I don't know. I won't worry about it until it needs powder coated. It does look a lot better. She is fresh and ready to weld. Cutting sucked. Kind of got the method down on the second one. First one did not go too well. Took me a little bit. Also just not a fan of, the damn cutting wheels. I have had one blow up on me before and it's not fun. Try to do better now, right? And, the main thing is staying straight, right? And not getting wonky, because you start putting weird pressure on that cutting wheel and that's when it just grenades on you. I also made a mess, but you know what? I just wanted to pop in and say hi, because now I'm gonna start welding. So I'm gonna have to go back, level out the axle, and then I can start mounting. I got my measurements on my phone of what I need to do, and I can set those at where I want them, tack them, and then make sure she's all good, full bead. And then I'm going to put the other ones on, but I'm going to actually bolt the rod ends in when I go to do that. Maybe I'm explaining too much because I'll probably pop in and chat again. But yeah, let's get to work. Hopefully my heater's not too loud. It's going, but got the brackets on. I'm gonna tried recording this conversation yesterday and my microphone died, so I had to give up, and well, back at it today. So not exactly the best welds, but they'll work. Clean up. This one looks kind of poopy. Might have to get in there and touch that up. But this will come on and off of the car many, many times. I've also got to figure out if I'm going pan hard or Watts link or triangulated. I don't think I have room for triangulated like I would like. But we'll figure it out. Probably go Watts link. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But not yet. I got some more things I've got to throw on the front before I see if I have space. I got these cleaned up. That part I didn't record. It was just good old wire wheel to get all the rusty crusties off. I got the frame marked up with my little jig here. So I've got my line, and I've got it on the other side as well. And you look at the block, and that lines up with the line. And then I'll clamp this in place, drill it from the other side, do the same on that one. And those will be ready for the tubes. So these I'm cutting down, I believe stock they're 27 inches. I'm gonna cut it down to 23 1/4, and that is from this surface. So 23 1/4, and then I gotta retap these guys. And then somewhere, yeah. Then I got this guy. I've got to cut two 2 1/4 sections, and those will be what go in the frame. So I'll put a larger hole through the frame, put these in there, tack it up, well, full weld it, right? The main thing is I don't want the inside of the frame open to air, essentially. I don't want anything getting inside of the frame to where it could rust itself out. I'll end up powder coating the outside, but of course you can't powder coat the inside because it's not C-channel. But it's a problem for other time, maybe. I don't know. I'll have some C-channel stuff. That'll be the next video. This stuff's C-channeled. But that, when it gets powder coated, we'll powder coat all the way around it. So problem solved. What I'm about to do, which I'll probably just wait to come back to you when I'm done. Maybe. This feels like a really long video. Long enough that I had to transfer what I've already recorded over to my computer because it was taking up too much space on my phone. So, try and edit it down so it's not super long for you guys, but it might be a longer one. With that being said, I'm just going to knock out all the work and hopefully have the front axle in place when I come back. And then we'll talk through a little more detail on it. I almost gave up early tonight, but figured I was so close, I might as well finish. And now I've got something I've got to figure out, which, cool. Glad I'm here, but I mean, all of this stuff is changeable. This should not be hitting like it is. The crank pulley. Apparently I picked the wrong side to show that to you. Here we go. Yeah, so when I bottom out, the axle's going to hit that. So that's an issue I'm going to have to work through. And I have two options. I can move the engine back, or I can move the axle forward. And honestly, the easier one's going to be moving the axle forward. And honestly, probably only like an inch or so, which I can do from just adjusting this bad boy because, well, I can move forward from back here, which won't be that bad. I've got plenty of threading there. I can move these out. So not, the end of everything, but kind of sucks. So I got to look at the CAD model and see where I'm off. Currently, wheelbase set how it is I'm 105 inches center to center, front to back. Well, 105 and a half, which is pretty much where I wanted it, but I might have to extend that out to like 107. Not the end of the world, still drastically tighter than the 115 or 16 it was previously at, so that's cool. Yeah, just got the little tubies in here, welded, ground down. These are technically the same. The difference is this is opened up for a 5/8 because I wanted a larger bolt here. And by opened up, I mean that it's just a larger opening on the rod end spacer to where these are 1/2 inch. But they're both 5/8 18, ordered from McMaster Car. And cool thing is, looking on the package, they're actually QA1. So all the rod ends I ended up getting for the front are QA1, which is cool. Gives me faith in ordering from them more often when I need those. So that'll be cool. Now my next step for the next video is going to be taking everything apart. Thankfully, 2 bolts pop this out, move it out of the way. Contemplating now on if I should move the engine back, which I did have room to move it back. It's not the end of the world if I do that. That sucks. I'm probably miscalculated somewhere. It's possible that I'm actually supposed to be further out on the front because when I look at the CAD model, there's a drastic difference here. So something is measured weird somewhere. I've got something that doesn't match out here that matches my SolidWorks model. I had to figure that out. But brackets look great. It looks so cool all attached to the hairpin now. Right, and then this will have a little rod coming up, and then I'll have a cantilever in this location to make it nice and bougie. But yeah. I don't know what else to even talk through on this one. Next step, next video, is going to be adding in my extra framing C channel here, which I can't fully complete because I don't have the center bracket or the trans mount, but I'll start off by removing the engine, and while it's out, I'll go ahead and throw on the transmission. So then when I bring it back, I can try it. But I need to take everything off because to do the C channel properly, I'm going to have to weld underneath, which will give me a chance to make sure that I welded underneath on these guys too, and maybe try and hit those better. I don't know if I need to or not. That's a problem for then. I'm not going to worry about it right now. The whole thing with building custom cars like this is you're going to put it together and take it apart a million times, right? Because I'm going to build everything out, make sure everything fits correctly, and then you got to tear it apart and you got to paint it. So, and then you put it all back together again, and then you break shit and you tear it apart and you put it back together. That's why we do this, right? It's fun. But, if I can do this, you can do this, right? That's the whole point of doing these videos is you can do this too. You can make the same mistakes I make, or you can learn from mine and do better. But man, it's starting to look cool. I'm so excited to get the cab back on there Because when the cab's on, then I can start figuring out some of the inside stuff too. And man, I'm pretty happy being this far because now I'm getting things done that weren't done correctly when I started this project, right? So if you've been with me from the start, you'll know that the frame already had all of this stuff, right? The frame was a complete rolling frame. It even had the steering box attached. It had motor mounts. It had the trans mount. And then I went to put the motor in, and it didn't line up, and the trans mount didn't line up. In fact, it was worse than an alignment issue. It was a width issue. The frame wasn't wide enough for everything, and I could have made minor adjustments, and I thought about it, and then I cut everything up. So yes, I used a lot of the original frame, but the dimensions are entirely different. I slammed this thing a good 7 inches lower than what it was supposed to be. And technically more than that because the tires on the back will be 3 inches taller. So for the back, I'm technically 10 inches lower than what that was set up to be, right? But it was a rolling chassis. And it's nice to be getting closer to being a rolling chassis again. So then I'll feel like I'm actually accomplished something instead of just kind of getting back to where I started. But it's so much more than that. Oh, all right. Well, now I'm rattling on, but I made it. I've got 2 axles. We're in a good place. So, take a ride with me and my ADHD, and I'll see you on the next one.